What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Lockdown 23 and 1. So today I got a clip that's going to help me break down how individuals get away with robbery in prison. The clip's going to start off with someone being released out of a segregation cell. It turns out there was a big fight that broke out during this robbery, and now they're trying to get to the bottom of it. So that means they're going to have to be going to court, but not on the streets in a real courtroom. This is happening in prison. They call it the Disciplinary Board, but I've never seen anybody beat a case in there my whole life. At least I haven't. Every single time. Guilty, guilty, guilty. But look, more serious charges like someone getting killed in prison or stabbed repeatedly, 90% of the time, situations like that will land you back in a real courtroom on the streets. Chances are you'll have a few more years added to your release date. But like I said, minor situations, fights, little robberies and stuff like that is handled in prison in front of this disciplinary board. So let's find out what's going to happen to these robbers and crooks behind bars and if justice is going to be served. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, notification bell before you leave. And check out the playlist with many videos all related to lockup.
Reynolds, you're charged with Rule 19, which is fighting with or without a weapon, including the instigation of or the perpetuation of a fight. Now, are you guilty or not guilty?
Well, I think we just figured out where some people are getting the word perpetual from. They've been to the disciplinary board a little too many times, haven't they? What are you looking at, young man? You know you don't get a taste of this lollipop unless you give me some intel.
I'm not guilty.
That's right.
What happened?
I was downstairs at the card table. Then I see the one dude.
Card table.
I was all bloody chasing inmate Mosley.
Oh man.
Then next thing I know, him and inmate Mosley on the top range fighting. They tell everybody lock down. I locked down. About 10 minutes later, they come get me.
So they told you that your name had come up.
Yeah, they told me my name came up.
So there's no witnesses saying that this man was fighting. He got put in a side pocket because of a cell block snitch. His name came up. That's what they said. So they probably wrote a little kite, not wanting to be known, but his name was on there. Or it could have easily been the person that got beat up and robbed. So, you know, whenever that happens, those guys usually start singing as well.
Since the officer has named you in the conduct report as one of the participants, you will have to go to RIB. Do you want any witnesses?
Stanley Carr.
What do you expect Carr to testify to?
I mean, that I was at the card table whenever they was upstairs fighting. I was at the card table until when they told us to lock down.
So he's going to get himself a witness to come in to the, I guess this is not the disciplinary board. This is kind of like the pre-board hearing to see if you're going to plead guilty or not guilty, I guess. I'm not sure, but he's going to get a witness that's going to say that he was at the card table during this whole incident. And this is why I don't understand, right? Every prison I've been in, man, always has the camera on the card tables 24/7. So it really makes me wonder what kind of security systems are running this prison. If they can't see that, just imagine all the other stuff that they can't see. All the other people screaming and crying for help. You never know.
So what was this entire incident over?
I just told you, dude just came running on the top range like and threw a punch at me, and I'm like,
So why would he come out, just run up on you and swing on
he
you
was
like
woozy.
So this guy was a part of the situation as well, and he's the one that got caught red-handed fighting the individual that they robbed. And this is his side of the story, but we'll find out at the end exactly the truth on what happened.
I just told you, dude just came running on the top range like and threw a punch at me, and I'm like,
that? So why would he come out, just run up on you and swing on
he
you
was
like
woozy.
Did you hit him?
I mean, apparently.
that? The panel found you guilty of this. Based on your self-admission of swinging back on inmate Smith after he swung on you, the panel found you guilty of the Rule 19 violation.
Oh man, he didn't stand a chance, did he? We're gonna find you guilty since you admitted to swinging back on the person that swung on you. But this guy has physical witnesses, like the COs. When they came in, they seen this guy fighting. So there ain't really no way to dispute it. That's why he answered, apparently, I guess I did swing. If one of the witnesses is a CO, there definitely ain't no fighting that. But homeboy got 10 days in the hole for fighting, which isn't too bad. He's probably been back there for about 6 already. But with this young man's situation, keep in mind he's in there just because of a tip. So he still has a bit of a chance if you're to ask me.
How do you wish to plead to this Rule 19 violation?
Not guilty. Downstairs, I was at the card table playing. Next thing I know, I see the inmate Smith chasing the other inmate. He was chasing me on the top range. They start fighting on the top range.
Time this altercation took place, where exactly were you at?
At the card table. When I seen him on the top, when he was chasing dude around the top range, I was at the card table.
Now, both of these individuals are saying the same thing pretty much, that Smith, the guy that got robbed, ran and attacked dude on the tier. Imagine being robbed and then being painted as the villain who started everything. Now, Juice has something else going for him in this situation, and that's his witness. Will he come in here saying the right words to release him from his segregation?
He has called you for a witness here today.
I really don't know what happened. I was making something to eat. It was almost count time.
I thought you was at the card table.
Yeah. When that went down, it was almost count time.
So where was you at when you was making something?
Microwave room.
Microwave room. Where was he at this time?
He was in my cell.
It's looking to me like his witness don't want to have no parts of this shit. See how straight and clean cut forward that answer was. I was cooking my meal, I didn't see nothing, sir. If he was there to help his homeboy, be like, man, I was cooking my meal, my homeboy was over here playing cards and shooting dice at the same time. How can a man playing cards and shooting dice go up there and start fighting at the same time too? You know, so this guy ain't working with him, man. I don't know if he's just scared or, like I said, he don't want no parts of this shit.
Did you was down there setting at a card table?
Yeah, I was when it happened. Then when the COs told everybody break up, lock it down, that's when I went to the cell to get the bowls. And then right after that, I wanted to go lock down. I locked it straight down.
Are y'all believing this guy?
Is there anything else you wish to add? Inmate Reynolds, the panel found you not guilty of Rule 19 violation due to insufficient evidence.
Seems like justice has been served for Mr. Juice Man, huh? Was he the robber though? You know, I know the answer to this question, but I wanna hear y'all's opinion. Do you believe this guy is innocent, or do you think he's the slippery of snakes?
Not guilty. Beat my charges like rock.
They believed it. They believed it. I thought it was gonna be worse than what it really was though, because we was killing dude in the cell.
Ah, man. I believed it too, Juice. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. The trickery and manipulation is on a different level. And this guy's definitely slippier than Slippy Pete. He just admitted to pretty much almost damn near killing homeboy in the cell for, let's find out what they were trying to steal, huh?
Dude just had some exclusive Jordans, and I had to have them. You know what I'm saying?
Freedom!
Not the J's.
Freedom!
They represent nothing to me personally, just money.
They mean nothing to me personally, it's just money. And that's how people are looked at in many places all across the world, especially in prison. But you see how he came out screaming freedom, man? That's what it feels like when you hit the yard after being in the hole for a couple weeks. Now he's going into the cell block to find the sneakers that he stole. Usually when stuff like that hits a fan, someone usually gets them and ships them to another housing unit so that when they do a shakedown, chances are they did, looking for the shoes that were stolen, they ain't gonna find them. They're already somewhere else in the prison. So he's back in GP and he needs his money that he fought for.
Who got the Jordan, bro?
I don't know. Like I said,
Where you at?
I don't know.
No, that's dead. I ain't about to go down like that.
Tell you though, but you
How
Dale
he
the one
get?
who got him.
Why did Dale give him?
Cause Dale said Frisco was gonna get a part of it, you feel me? He got him. I guess somebody took it from Dale. Unless it was the inside, you feel me? I don't know.
Man, so even his own homeboys don't even know where the damn shoes are. They probably already been sold on the yard and they split up all the food. If I were to guess, I mean, he was in the hole for what, 10, 15 days, so that's a stretch for money to stop moving, man. People are hungry, and those Jordans make something shake real quick. Now we're going back into the hole. Guess who's still back there? The guy who got robbed. That's right. Since he was the one who got robbed and jumped first, is he gonna be found guilty for trying to swing some fists after the fact?
I guess that's the new respect. You jump people or you go around stealing and stuff, I guess.
Now they didn't show this guy's board hearing, but
That ain't right. I'm not going back on the compound on the 12th. Things I got in my mind, things I do to these people, man. To do that to me, I will never go home.
but he got 15 days in the hole, more than anybody else in this situation, and he was the one that got robbed, lied to, and jumped. That's how the game goes in the penitentiary. It's a dirty one. And one thing you're going to realize, going to prison is when you're the victim, I mean, you don't really get the proper justice usually that you're supposed to be getting. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to wrap it up right there. Hopefully you enjoyed and learned a few things along the way. This definitely shows the uglier side of situations in prison, man. It can be a dirty game. Just like the streets, nothing's changed. People always want something that you have. That's just how it rolls, ladies and gentlemen. But until the next time, I salute, as always, to every last one who's been supporting me since the beginning, and everybody who's just now joining the lockdown compound. Y'all be easy, be safe, and stay free.